Welcome back to Let's Be Blunt. A little fun fact for you. Most podcasts don't make it past the 10 episode, but here we are at 11. I am here with Don Berry and Terry Gray. We're going to talk about some of the events that happened last week in Sioux Falls, some of the products we're getting this week, and some other things to be excited for. So yeah, let's talk about last week. What all happened in Sioux Falls?
We had 605 Pop Culture Con. It's an event that raises money for Voices Against Cancer, which is a child cancer organization. They bring in celebrities from all over the country, and they have a special time before the event where the kids get to meet the celebrities and have a little party, and then the event happens where you can get autographs and vendors, and we had a booth there the last 3 years, and it was a hit. There was a lot of people there and a lot of vendors. We had one of our glass pieces made by Tony Casey. Am I saying it right? Or is it Kazi? Is it Casey or Kazi, Don? Tell us.
Casey.
Tony Casey. Tell us about Tony Casey's piece, Don.
Oh, Tony's piece. It's if anyone's played Halo in the past, it was a Spartan helmet or Master Chief. Whatever you're familiar with, Halo at all. But yeah, it was a Spartan helmet. We did a red one, and we had Steve Downs sign the top of it, which was absolutely crazy cool. He was the voice actor for Master Chief in the Halo games. Absolutely wild. It was got a gold-plated visor on the front of it. It's just the Spartan helmet with the little 45-degree 10 mil Dewar joint in there. So it's all one solid piece. It doesn't have multiple pieces coming in and out of it or anything. But yeah.
Yeah, and he said we got the red one because normally they are green, but if you've ever watched the Netflix adaptation, they did a red versus blue, which is fucking hilarious. And so I was like, when I saw the red and blue, we had to get them. So yeah, we've had those since our last 710 show, and then like Terry and Don said, Steve was down there, so it was like kind of a no-brainer. We had to get it signed. Mm-hmm. We originally were going to get like a prop helmet, but everyone was sold out of them. So we were like, what's better than him signing his own artwork? So that was pretty cool. Do they still have the auction up, or is it closed now?
Auction is closed, but they didn't get all their signed stuff back from some of the artists, so they're actually doing another auction. I think that starts next week. I'm not 100% sure, but they're doing a second auction to raise money for the Voices Against Cancer. Pretty exciting stuff. There's some people from Scream that signed quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of different Japanese anime characters.
Yeah, they had the voice actor for Vegeta, and then one of the Yu Yu Hakusho people.
Yeah.
So that was pretty gnarly. And then for the Nutcracker fanatics from last episode, they did have a Scream 7 Nutcracker that I was telling someone in this room to bid on. I'm not pointing any fingers, but I don't know if we got the winning bid on it.
We did get the winning bid on it.
Oh my God, that's amazing. The Scream 7, it needed to be here. And it was, I don't know who it was autographed by, but I saw that and I was like, that is
all four of them,
Laverne.
Right?
No, that one wasn't all four. It was two. It was...
was it Matthew Lillard?
No, it wasn't. It
bummer.
was...
He's my favorite.
Yeah, that one went for like $640. That was out of our budget. Mm-hmm. But this one had Anna Camp, who was from Pitch Perfect as well. Mm-hmm. I guess that's...
She's the main female star, I believe.
Yeah, that's her claim to fame, but I guess she was in Scream as well. And then somebody else, I'm not sure who the other...
Me neither.
Signature
so
was.
We're just gonna have to recruit Matthew out here real quick and be like, "Hey, sign this, man.
Yeah.
You can't afford $600, but come here."
That'd be cool if next year, if they got Matthew Lillard to come out to PopCon, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we could bring in and get additional signatures.
Yeah, and for you Game of the Throne freaks, there was the Hound and the Mountain was there too, which was pretty fantastic. The Mountain is absolutely huge.
He is a mountain.
Yeah, like the name stands. Yeah. But they had both their masks in the auctions, both signed, so that was pretty gnarly. And then one of my favorite things in the auction was a Darth Maul pop. And I'm a pretty big nerd, and it was signed by the voice actor, so I was like, that's pretty cool. Darth Maul is probably one of my favorite Sith Lords in the Star Wars universe, so kind of nerded out when I saw that.
Yeah, it was cool. He was there at the convention, too.
Oh, yeah, his line was pretty long. It was funny. Terry said the Star Wars person was the longest, but I didn't see his. But I was like looking at everyone else's line, and then there's some people's line where no one. I'm like, dude, I would just hurry up, hop over there real quick, and then go hop in line for everyone else. But
yeah, that helmet went for I don't know how many thousand, but several $1,000s. There was a little chair too that was signed by 5 people, and it ended at 5,000. I saw.
That's cool. Yeah. I actually had that chair. It was a Funko chair originally, I believe, and it was with the it was the not the Ninth Throne, but it was the swords. So that it was the seat where the dragon melted all the swords together. Yeah, but I didn't have it signed. Mine was not worth $6,000. It was only worth like $25,000.
And then we had Sioux Falls Pride the same weekend as Pop Culture Con, and their big deal this year was they moved their parade back to Phillips Avenue, which is the main street in Sioux Falls. So that was good for us. It brought in a lot of customers after the parade and after the events downtown. So that was good for our downtown Sioux Falls store. The event I'm thinking was a success. We did well at it. So
Yeah, I feel like it's a better event on Main Street than it is when it's. I love Monks, but that place is so tucked off that road going all the way out there past the railroad. It's not the best road for parades, I don't think.
yeah, so now we get a little break from Sioux Falls events and what we talked about last week. We're going to tell you the correct date today. It's July 9th for the
hot dog
days.
weeks. I'm almost a professional hot dog cooker. I'm practicing again today, all right? So if you want some perfect dogs, come down to Herb and Legend on June 9th.
It's July.
July 9th.
I just corrected him, and then he changed it from hot dog night to hot dog weeks. He just changed. Zach changed it.
Can
to
we have a hot dog
weeks.
month?
It's an entire month of hot
I want
dogs.
an entire month hot dogs, all right? Everyone outside. I want to see who has the best dog.
And I listened to Wyatt was interviewing Jane the other day, and she said the beef producers are fronting some money so that we can have good hot dogs, good all beef hot dogs.
They heard about the professional cook at Herb and Legend is what it is. They don't want to disappoint. Yeah, because I don't like pork hot dogs. I tell Rookie all the time, even when we go to the Sunshine, I spend the extra like $3 and get the all beef ones.
And they're like, who's Rookie? Rookie is Don, the other guy in the room. Here today.
Yeah, his name's Rookie. He hasn't upgraded yet. He's worked there for how long now?
Oh, I don't know. 6 years, something.
Yeah. A good amount of time, but he still has a good name. Good name.
So what's going on at High Fidelity, Zach?
Oh, we have a new flower landing literally today, and it's from Disco. It's the one I mentioned last week, the Hyperion F1. So it's the
aeroponically grown.
Yeah, it's super gnarly. Like I said last week, if you didn't hear, they don't have soil. They get to walk through their like roots, and they get to spray the nutrients straight to it. And that's literally like, water falling a drink. You're just getting it straight into your intake system, which is gnarly. So, yeah, that's super cool. We've got their live resin vapes at the moment, too, their Orion one. It's a candy, fruity, pine type of taste. When I opened it up, it was a little bit more darker than the distillate ones, but you have to think they had to cook the isolate to add it in there, so it kind of makes sense for the color. The flavor is still there. I promise you. Don't think you look at something dark and it's not going to taste good, because it does. And it also makes you feel pretty well as well. It's a nice hybrid, so pretty mellow high. I still like the Super Lemon Haze we got. Probably a little bit better, though, because I'm a lemon guy, so it kind of floats up my alley a little bit more. I have 4 new strains of flower from Trawa, and if I believe so, they're outdoor, correct, T-Bone?
Yes, Trawa is outdoor currently.
So they use a greenhouse kind of system, so it's our first outdoor grown Minnesota harvest. A lot of people hear Trawa and they think of a tribal name, but that is not the case. They are actually a Minnesota licensed cultivator. I believe they were one of the first to be cultivated in Minnesota as well. So it's super interesting to get their product. I got Bumper OG from them. I got Fruit by the Foot, Lime Glow, and then Zesty Parm. And I know a ton of people have been asking me for cheese strains, so that Zesty Parm is literally for you. The Lime Glow is for me, so if you don't like it, don't worry, I will smoke it all myself. And then Fruit by the Foot's kind of unique. I tell people all the time, I can't really, I took probably 5 bowls of it, and I cannot get to describe it. It's so uniquely terp profiled that it's probably going to be one I keep reordering if they have it. So.
And Zach mentioned pine. That was the word last week. So if you heard pine and you're excited, no, that's not the word this week.
No. And I don't even know if anyone even mentioned the dills last week. So let me, I guess, emphasize it a little bit more. The strain of the week for this week is egg roll. Not the food that you eat. It's the one that you're going to be putting in your bowl or your blunt. So you could get a 4-gram bag for $24 before tax. So normally for everyone else who's going into the store, it is on sale for them for $36, but you're saving an additional $12 if my high math is correct right there off the top of my head. So killer deals, and that's just for listening to me blab all the time. So I think it's a little bit worth it. So yeah, egg roll. Just remember, egg roll.
Yep, just tell your bud tender you heard it on the Let's Be Blunt podcast, and you get the killer deal.
Yeah, and I can almost guarantee you there is no one in state that's going to have anything close to that deal. So,
what's happening at Urban Legend, Don? Anything new and exciting over there?
Oh, geez. After this weekend, I don't know. I think it's cleaning up time, restocking. I don't know what else we've got going on.
I know what we have coming in. That's exciting. Hacky sacks.
Oh, yes. It's about time. Hacky sacks, some dirt bags. Oh, yeah.
I guess that's the new trend. It's all over the internet. It, came by storm. Monty, the business partner, he said he talked to the Dirtbags company, and they said this is the busiest they've been in I don't know how long, in years.
Yep.
He said all of a sudden everybody's ordering. They were sold out. Mm-hmm. He's like, we've never had a push like this in multiple years.
I promise you, I've never once Googled hacky sack a day in my life, but it was popping up on my feeds. So I can guarantee you, it is blowing up everywhere.
Terry, you were
right
getting
now.
ads for it, weren't you?
I'm getting nonstop ads on my Facebook just from talking about it. And the all these companies like, we have them in stock, and because a lot of people we ran out, and we had so many people calling and like, do you guys have dirt bags? Do you have hacky sacks?
Yes.
Like we did, because they're kind of stale product for us for a long time. Mm-hmm. And now they're back. They'll be here probably this week, so that's exciting.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Of hacky sacks, right?
Yeah, on a little bit of sadder news, though, let's, I hate to be the one to inform people. I know everyone's probably already saw it, but Oliver Tree passed away, I think, yesterday. It was pretty sad. It was 2 helicopters crashed. He was one of my, I wouldn't say favorite artists, but I definitely had him in my rotation. I liked his songs a lot. One of my good friends in Tennessee actually had tickets to his concert down there, so he was super sad because he's the one who actually introduced me to Oliver Tree. So I know he touched a lot of people mine and Don's ages, so I know it's a very sad time for him. It wasn't just him. I believe it was 5 other people in the helicopter as well.
I think it was 4.
Oh, 4, and then just the one in the other one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 4 and one copper or one chopper, and then one guy in the other one.
Yeah,
and
super wild.
Him and a YouTuber, and then a couple other dudes.
Yeah, sad note. But Oliver Tree, if you haven't listened to his music, he has a song and it kind of goes on like this. Life goes on and on and on. So, yeah, I know he wouldn't really want people to be too sad. He was kind of an outgoing person. So just try to stay positive in a dark world.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
He's an amazing artist.
Yep. And then let's talk about 710 coming up. I know we talked about it last week a little bit, but we do have the event going on. It is going to have Bertoni and Garner Glass. They're going to be live glass blowing all weekend.
Yeah, it's Saturday and Sunday, so the 11th and the 12th.
Nice. Yeah, and a lot of people were bummed they missed last year. We had Tony Kazi, Garner actually touched the torch there. We had Pedro, a couple other people out on the torch as well. It was a pretty rad weekend. I came up from Tennessee actually to hang out with you guys while it was happening. So hopefully it's the same good weekend. Hopefully everyone comes and shows out. I've talked to people in the dispo, so I've kind of hyped it up there a little bit. A lot of people are excited to see how things are actually made instead of just seeing a finished product. So
Yeah, it's going to be a killer weekend. July 9, hot dog night. July 10, the big deals at the dispensary. Then July 11 and 12, downtown Sioux Falls, the big party event for the July 10 or the 7/10.
yeah, and I'm sure we're going to have a food truck down there as well, so you can get hungry, you could eat there, you could watch glass blowing, and then also go buy some clothes and some drinks.
And speaking of drinks, do you have new drinks coming in?
Oh, I was going to keep that secret for a little bit longer, but yeah, I do. I have a fantastic brand. They're, I believe, out of Wisconsin, Oily Fit.
Olifant.
Olifant. I think it's Oily Fit because they use oil to go into it. It makes sense.
I'm
fried. I get it.
You're getting to you. You're flipping the L in the I.
No,
It's Olifant. They're out
Oilifant.
of Somerset, Wisconsin, though. Yeah, you're right.
Just like the great crayon Skittle sounds better, Oily Fit sounds better. They might change their name after hearing this podcast. Who knows?
They are an alcohol brewery out there in Wisconsin. They're pretty well known. They make a lot of really good drinks, but they have expanded into the THC market. And yeah, their beverages are super good.
Yeah, they have one. I think it was called the Ruins or something. It's like a blueberry lemonade, and if you like a sour, like lip puckering lemonade, that one's up your alley. I probably drunk like at least 3-4 packs of it. It is diabolically good.
Yeah, strawberry ruin, blueberry ruin, regular ruin.
Yep,
super good.
And if you know my rule at the dispo, you already know their price. They will be $5. So that's best deal you'll find on them. I'm pretty sure anywhere. So
Oh yeah, by far.
Yeah, we got 3 fridges now stocked up. We started with 1, went to 2, now 3.
Might be getting 4.
Might get 4. It's getting crazy over at High Fidelity.
I love fridges. I'm like Oprah. You get a fridge and you get a fridge. Every time they tell me I could get a fridge, my ear perks up a little bit. I'm like, nice. You should see the back room. We're going to have like 20. We're going to be like a mini Walmart. I won't even have to sell anything but fridges at one point.
Isn't that crazy? When we first opened, there's like, we need product. We're stuffing our cases with shirts.
I was doing hats, water pipes, wraps, pictures of myself, really anything I could think of to put space in there. And now I'm like, T-Bone, I need more shelving. Help me.
More shelves. Like, we need to expand. We need to remap the store.
Yeah, go up to 2 floors.
2 floors.
Yeah, we're going to have an elevator. Sky Lounge. Have you ever saw the Sunsphere in Tennessee? Think of high fidelity like that.
I don't think anybody's seen the Sunsphere in Tennessee.
Oh my gosh, you're missing out.
Never even heard of it.
Neither.
It used to have a restaurant in the middle of it, and it was like, it goes up like 300 feet or so, and it's this huge like orb, and there was a restaurant, and you could look over the whole city, and then I think now it's a apartment or a hotel. So it's a pretty cool place to go.
And we got some...
Not really cool because it's in Tennessee, but...
And some other bad news. We're out of gummies.
Oh my God, yeah, I am so sorry. It's not... It is my fault, but you guys are just buying them up like hotcakes. I went through, I think, 500 gummies in the matter of 2.5 weeks. So, yeah, I promise I have them reordered as soon as they will come. But if you are looking for gummies, you could go to our buddy old pal Dylan down at Coastless Cannabis. They have their brand new sign up, so you'll easy to see them now. They are right connected to the bullpen. And as far as I know, they have the peach and the sour blueberry in stock right now. I still do have my hemp-derived ones, but if the 50 milligrams, aren't kicking your socks off, you can go get the 100 milligram ones, and, I won't hold any blame towards you. So.
Yeah, so we have hemp-derived. What kind of stuff do we have in the hemp-derived bar?
Oh, we have so much stuff. I have like 9 different chocolate bars right now. I think I have 4 from Mellow, brand new in. I got a key lime one, which a lot of people have been asking about, a chocolate dipped strawberry, a chocolate mousse, and then a cookies and cream. Then I have in the new cannas the peppermint, the dark chocolate, I think the blood orange, and then there's another one I'm missing as well. And then we also from Mellow got Pop Rocks, so that's kind of fun. I'm not a big fan of Pop Rocks by themselves, but they're kind of cool to add into drinks. So a lot of people didn't realize you could do that. So if you get like a Sprite or something, you put them at the bottom of Sprite, and then you could just see them kind of pop up and, you know, infuse your drink too. So pretty cool there. I have tons of gummies still in hemp-derived options. I am hoping in the next couple of days to get my order in of these Chewies, which is like a Tootsie Roll kind of thing, but fruit. So those are hemp-derived as well.
Chewies?
Yeah.
The Chiba Chews?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
No. I think they're Chewies. They're
Waldos?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I wish
one.
they were
I was
Waldos.
gonna say, yeah, it sounded like Waldos.
I know my eyes got big. I'm like, what?
I was like,
Over there?
Waldos ready to go? I was like, that was quick.
I wish. That would be a more on you announcement, T-Bone.
All right,
Yeah,
that's a top secret thing.
Top secret. Till now. I know it's out.
Yeah, I was like, you guys were trying to spill all my secrets. Now I got 2 rookies in here.
Right?
Gosh. But yeah, I have I think 11 new drinks coming with Oily Fent. I have their new one, their summer. I'm gonna say that till I die. It sounds better. I got their new one coming. It's like a strawberry banana smoothie. I got those chews coming. I think there's like 8 flavors of those, and then couple more drinks options coming too. It's cool because originally I had one option of drinks, and then I was even in that one cooler I was double upping on some of them, and now I have 3 drinks fridges, and then now I'm gonna have 4 drink fridges all full. So pretty good options. I know a lot of people have been liking the drinks, and hopefully last week or the week before, Minnesota laws changed a little bit, so if OCM adapts to them, they haven't done it yet, so anything else you see on the market right now is a no-no. But if OCM does adapt to it, we'll have 20 milligram hemp drinks and then up to 200 milligram hemp edibles. So if you don't understand the difference, right now you have 50 milligrams, so you have 5 milligram gummies, 10 per pack. You're going to have 4 times that amount. So you're going to be able to get 200 milligrams in one package, which is insane. Speaking the Minnesota limit for edibles is 800. So you're only going to have to get 4 of those to hit your limit. 4 of those to hit your limit.
Yeah, so. Don, why don't you explain again the difference between what he's talking about with the hemp-derived and the other?
It's so weird in Minnesota. I feel like it's all pretty much the same, just because the only difference is just the legality of just the laws and the way that we wrote them. And hemp is technically considered a cannabis product with below 0.3% THC by a dry weight process, which means that in these edibles, because these chocolate bars and all these gummies and the Pop Rocks, like Zach was saying, like these things, they weigh so much. So like if you think of the chocolate bar as 100%, like is what it is, the entire chocolate bar, that 0.3% of it is the maximum amount allowed for this hemp product, air quotes, to be like THC in there. So 0.3% of THC in this entire 100% of what it is chocolate bar it seems like a very, very small portion of it, but it's by the weight of it as well. So comparison to that entire weight of that chocolate bar, it's like if it weighs so many thousands of grams or whatever, or ounces even, a chocolate bar weighs a decent amount. 0.3% of that entire product is still a lot of THC that's allowed in it. So hemp-derived products are just technically below that weight percentage, and that's really the only difference. It's made with cannabis. Some argue that there's brands out there that aren't of high quality and they use like industrial hemp, which is not necessarily going to be the highest quality product to put into these edibles and everything. But a lot of these brands like Mellow, they use high quality products that they're putting in there. comparable to the cannabis that you would be smoking, you know. But yeah, it's just super weird gray area the way that the law is written. Technically, these products are being made with the same exact plant. Cannabis is cannabis, hemp or not. You know, it's still cannabis sativa. That's just what it is.
Yeah, like James Franco said in the interview, same but different.
Same but different. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the one thing that you could say is that some of the hemp products out there are lacking like a full spectrum effect. They're missing the full entourage aspect of things, like missing some more minor cannabinoids like CBD, CBN, CBGs, stuff like that. They give you more of your full-fledged high that makes it, you know, more of a better experience for you.
Yeah, because if you flip the mellow chocolate bars around, guess the manufacturer? Loon Labs. So the same person who's making the adult use vapes, the same person making the adult use chocolate bars. So it's the same process, just the sister plant. And what I tell people in store is if they take a 3.5 of hemp and they were to smoke it, they probably won't feel a single damn thing compared to smoking a 3.5 of tree. But if they smoke or if they extract a 3.5 of hemp, they might get like, you know, 0.3 milligrams of THC that's active compared to the 13 or 35 milligrams they get from the cannabis plant. So they just have to extract a lot more from the hemp.
And speaking of CBN, a lot of people in our area want a higher percentage of CBN, but we just read this week that in Japan they're trying to ban CBN.
Oh yeah, yep, for sure. Yeah, they go after every psychoactive cannabinoid. Yep, Japan doesn't realize either too that, you know, that the plant has been used over there for, you know, thousands of years medically, but or medicinally. But the only reason that they were kind of forced to ban it was back in World War II when America was kind of, you know, pushing around over there. We really pushed after World War II happened to get rid of cannabis. It was being used wildly during World War II. So it's just crazy how politics here can influence over there so heavily and make it last that long.
Yeah, even longer than here. We've changed our minds, but now we have no influence in Japan.
Right.
So they do their own thing, we do our own thing.
And they've kept their same mindset. And honestly, it may have arguably made them more of a productive country, but there's a lot of different aspects that go into those types of things. So politics.
And Zach, as far as vapes and cartridges, anything new coming in?
Not anything new at the moment. I do have one scheduled for next week new. It is I think a Rainbow Belts, and that's going to be from Stargazer, but nothing quite lined up for right away. I am in talks with a couple people. We're just trying to figure out how many strains they have and the allotment I can get, because we have to pay shipping to us, so they don't want us to pay shipping if they can only send us like 25 vapes, so they're trying to get a bigger order together. And then I do have something in the works with BSD Labs. If you've walked into the shop lately, you could see the display for them on when you walk in under the bud bar, the bottom left, we have their display packaging out for kind of coming soon. We do have their disposables coming hopefully very soon as well. So
I did just read this morning that the going rate for a transport license is $100,000 in Minnesota right now. So if somebody wants to buy a transportation license to deliver us our stuff cheaper than $1,000, for $100,000 you can buy that license today.
Yeah, they honestly though, you know, with the amount of people using transport, you would make it back in I feel like a couple months max time, like fast or like slow amount, I'd say at least 8 months. But within the year, you're probably making that back, which is insane. Because not only can you transport to adult use, you can do it to medical use. So I mean, and then you could get tribal license and deliver for all the tribes as well. So it's quite a profitable industry.
Yeah, and right now I think they were requiring them to deliver to and from the labs too, but now I think there's a break on that where they can transport themselves to the labs
if they have the equipment for it. A lot of these places don't have the $100,000 and insurance for a van that's GPS censored, so they still have to use the transports.
So word of the week, egg roll.
Egg roll. If you want good food and good deals, get some egg rolls in the dispo and at a restaurant. So I think that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. And again, thank you for joining.